dirty as I thought it was going to look. But that goes back to it's never as bad as it seems, and it's never as good as it seems. That's kind of the deal with it. But I mean, it was a hard-fought game, a typical SEC game, physical game, and obviously we got a lot of things we need to correct, and we just got to get better this week.
How do you feel about the left side of the line after that first game, those two guys?
I mean, I feel pretty solid about the whole line as a whole. And I think Sean, I think Chad's on the left now. They're both great players, but I think we got great players across the board. Right and left side.
For you, how much does it help just to get a game under your belt with a different group of guys up front?
Yeah, I mean, I think as an offense as a whole, not taking much live reps throughout, fall camp, kind of seeing what we're going to be is, I think that's good for us. And obviously, you don't get in game shape until you play a game, so that's big too. So I think taking it one game at a time. I mean, now we're focused on winning number 2, and that's the only thing that matters now. But that's kind of where you got to take it one game at a time.
What things need improvement? You said things improvement. What needs to be improved with the offense?
As far as the offensive line, I think just overall execution. The things that you get, like if you look at us last year at this point, I think we're ahead of that. But I mean, you'd expect that a year into the system. But you got 5 new guys working together. It's going to take time to get completely gelled and to know what everybody's going to do in certain situations that happen out on the field. So that just takes reps, and no doubt in my mind, Coach Grimes will continue to work with us, and we'll continue to get better, hopefully.
Reese, can you talk about last touchdown wide over you up the middle, Corey pushing the whole pile back and you in there with it? Is that sort of fun play for offensive line and for Corey too?
Are you talking about after the rain delay?
Right.
Yeah, I think that made me feel better about the game. I think that was one of the bright spots, us being able to put it on our back after going to the locker room and sitting there for however long we were there, 2 hours or hour and a half, and just going out there and being able to control the line of scrimmage and really just putting the game on our shoulders and putting it away. And I think that said a lot about this team, but being able to kind of control the clock and run the ball and score points right there was, I think, big.
When a guy like Corey, who's probably more famous for his outside running, goes inside and moves the pile like that, what does that say about how much stronger he's become?
Well, I think he's always been strong. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's a great back. I think he can do it all. So, I mean, I don't know what it says about him, what it doesn't. I'm not really too sure.
Yeah, I mean, the leg drive and the strength and all that to actually move guys and get to the end zone like that.
Yeah, I mean, he's a really strong guy. He's one of the strongest guys on this team. He's pretty fast too, but I mean, he's just really strong. I mean, that's about all I got to say about that.
Reese, one of the great characteristics of this coaching staff is the ability to make adjustments at halftime. Coach Malzahn talked about, the players get a lot of credit for that. How proud are you of the fact that at the half you get together, you figure things out, and in the second half you guys come out and take care of it?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Malzahn and the rest of the staff, they do a great job. I mean, they tell us what we're going to go back out there, what we're going to do, what we're seeing out there, and what they're probably going to do on defense, and they give us a great plan, and we just go out there and try to do the best we can to fulfill that plan. And you couldn't do that without a great staff and Coach Malzahn and those guys, and Coach Grimes and Coach Lashley, and they do a great job. And you also got the guys up in the box who are seeing it all, and I mean, you got to give those guys credit too, because they help everything out, make everything work. And I mean, I think it's just a tribute to those guys. And I mean, you need everybody in place, kind of like on offense. You need 11 guys to make everything work. And, I mean, it's everybody working together to one goal, and that's to win football games.
Hey, what do you think were the keys to kind of running so much better in the second half?
I'm not really sure. We just kept pounding and pounding, kept running play after play, and I think it just started clicking. And that's kind of the things. And especially in this league, you're going to keep fighting for an inch, and then all of a sudden it's going to break loose. And I think that's just how things work in this league.
And do you see a chip on the shoulder of Cameron and Trey? I mean, obviously replacing the guys that carried the load last year. Do you see a chip on their shoulder at all?
Cameron and Corey.
Yeah, running back.
Oh yeah. You said Trey, so I didn't.
Well, replacing Trey.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, obviously it's their time now, and they want to uphold what we did last year. I mean, we want to continue to be successful running the football, and I mean, whichever ball, whoever hand the ball is in, hopefully they're going to run the ball hard. Obviously, anybody in this league is going to have a chip on their shoulder to get yards. So, I mean, if they have a chip on their shoulder, I guess. I mean, I hope so.
Reese, having been as far as you did last year, having a game under your belt, do you feel like you saw the kind of things you need to see to have a chance to make that kind of run again?
Oh yeah, I think this team has a lot of character. Going out there on Saturday and with such a test early like this, not really having like a tune-up game or anything like that, to be in an SEC opponent week 1, that's I think we responded well to that. Obviously, we got a long way to go, and a lot of things we got to get corrected.